Hi everybody, welcome again. I'm George Marmosato, and I'm doing a playthrough of Transcendence, a game I wrote. I probably many episodes in, and now finally made it all the way to the Charon system. This is maybe if not the home, at least the place where that the Charon Pirates are named after. So it's filthy with them. I just last episode failed to rescue the Korolov Shipping station here, and instead was tasked with trying to destroy every single one of the Charon stations in this system, including the fortress. It looks like there's only a couple. Oh, it looks like there's 4 total. So 4 total stations that I have to destroy. That shouldn't be too hard with the loadout I've got, which is pretty good. So that's what we're gonna do this episode. Follow along as we try to kill as many Corsairs as we can. I'm pretty well equipped for this. I may need a little bit of fuel, but I think I can refuel before I start. But I've got Howitzer, which is excellent for bases. That's what I'm going to use to crack a lot of the bases. I've got a particle beam with a bit of an enhancement, and that should help a lot against the fast little Corsairs and Vikings particularly. And if necessary, I can use my tracking smart cannon, which will be able to attack them. So we'll go for that. But first, let me refuel very quickly. Otherwise, I won't be able to continue. I've got these heliotrope fuel cylinders, which I hope. Nope. There's a chance that they will enhance my reactor, but in this case, they did not. They just refueled my ship. But that's fine. Alright, what else? My armor is in decent shape, but it could use a few repairs, so let's just do a quick repair. This one's probably the most damaged. These other ones are damaged, but there's not much I can do about them yet. Alright, let's get into battle. I'm going to tackle the closest one first. All that beeping is all the enemies. Start with... Oh, that is a Charon frigate. You guys remember how much trouble I had with the Charon frigates in the first episode of this, the first 2 episodes of this series. Well, now I think 2 frigates. Okay, actually, I think I may have some problems now. I'm almost completely dead, so I will not be able to survive unless I can destroy all this stuff as quickly as possible. Missile against the frigate. Oh, brutes. Brutes are there. Armor is going down pretty fast. Okay, I better escape. And that's the hull breach warning, so I better get out of here. Alright, well that didn't work. It looks like my loadout is not quite as good as I thought it was. Let's see, what else have I got? What can I do? Reactive coating may not help. Carbon Weaver nanos, that will help a little bit. Well, except I've already got them enhanced, so I don't think I can enhance them any further. Okay, I gotta take stock. First things first, I need to repair my armor. There's just no other way around it. If I keep on going into battle like this, I'm gonna lose. So let's get back up here. Yeah, everyone in IRC, chat and IRC are telling me to retreat and repair. I think that's the right thing to do right now. No shame in running away. Let's go to this corporate shipyard. Fortunately, I've got a good amount of money, so it shouldn't be Oh, I can't even repair this piece. That's 2 damage. Okay, I'm gonna have to replace it. I don't want to replace with that. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna have to find better armor. That's okay. These guys will have some. Here we go. Wow, that one's... Oh, that's too heavy. Yeah, one of the things about the game is the different ships, the yacht in particular, cannot mount very heavy armor, so I can't always buy every single piece of armor that I want. But this one, I do want. This is perfect. Blast plate. Yeah, I've got light blast plate on these sides. Might as well upgrade with a full blast plate. Alright, that's good. Now I can't sell. Now I can use these. This is not going to help very much, but I might as well add it. A little bit extra coating just to help it survive some more. Alright, let's try again. Now, one of the other problems I have is blast plate is good against missiles, but a lot of the pirates are using lasers, particularly turbo lasers, and those can be pretty deadly. So I think what I have to do is be careful not to hit those, not to get hit by those. And you know what I'm going to do too? I'm going to switch to my smart cannon, which I've got plenty of ammo, and the nice thing about this is I don't have to aim. So let's try this again. I'll use a smart cannon. I'll stay away from the station so I don't get hit by its weapons. Wait for the mass of enemies to come over, and here they come. And then just hit them. And the frigates will attack with brutes. There we go. That's one down. Now take care of the other one. Shields are down, so now I can start watching my armor. Brutes are doing a really nice job. There we go. Now we can take care of these other guys. That was a lot easier. Tracking weapons, at least for me, are a lot easier. Alright, now let's take care of that station. Here I can use the howitzer. Whoops. Of course, the howitzer is a lot harder to aim and hit a moving target. It's gonna blow. Alright. Not bad. Let's see what we got. Stuff to sell. I don't know if there's any place I can sell a turbo laser. Maybe not today. And these two frigates I definitely want to loot. Here's the other frigate. Launcher, nice. And lots of stilettos, which is good. Let me refuel. And now there's a bunch of others. Ooh, that's a radioactive ship. I don't want to dock with that. I don't think I'm fully immune to radiation. These guys will have very little, if any. So I'm just going to loot a little bit. Can sell all this stuff. Alright, I don't want to bore you guys in the playthrough with this looting, so I'm just going to go on, but we're doing pretty good. We got one station down. That fortress of the Charon Pirates up there, that's going to have particle beams, which I definitely don't want to tackle until a little bit later, so let's go for this other one. There's the Stargate to St. Catherine's Star. We'll be taking that at some point. This is another stronghold. I don't know if it's going to be guarded by frigates, but we'll see. My smart cannon worked well. I didn't have to worry about targeting it too much. Plus, I love the little curvy patterns in it. Alright, now we got a Drake. I can use that house on it. Got him. Now the poorly defended station. Hopefully before the lasers get me. Try to do it from longer range. Tron armor looks like it's almost dead. But I got it. Right. Let's loot this guy. Now, one thing that happens with Charon Pirates that actually I really wish more of the enemies did is once you start destroying some of their stations, they start sending more and more ships after you. That's something that I really think I should do for some of the other stations, particularly Ares stations once you get out into the outer realm. Although those guys are dangerous enough, so I don't really know. Front armor looks almost dead, which means I probably need to repair it before I continue. Let me see if we can loot anything else around here. Fuel rods I can sell. I can't use them anymore, my reactor's too advanced. Okay, let's head back. I haven't really explored this system, so maybe on my way back I'll just explore this gas giant over here. Abandoned container. Here they are. Oh, what are these guys? Okay, nothing around here. So let's just get back to... Someone's suggesting on IRC that my blast plate is immune to radiation. That's actually probably true. Okay, let me go get... I'm gonna need more blast plate. Let's go back to Makayev. Oh, these guys probably have some good stuff. But I think Makayev had a bunch of blast plate. Oh, I could repair it safely. Okay, good. Then I'm not too bad. And yeah, they were right on IRC. These all say radiation immune. So I am completely immune. That's great. That's great. Let me refuel. Nope, they don't refuel. Any good weapons I can buy? A Mark III howitzer. That's 30 megawatts. That might be pushing it with my 100 megawatt reactor. But maybe not. I probably have enough. Probably have enough. Although I do want to upgrade my shields at some point. Let's see if they got any good shields. Bombs reflector. This one's not worth it unless I get the full set of armor that goes with it. So maybe I won't do that. Alright, let's keep going. Let me refuel. I'm burning through fuel. I don't know if it's the... I don't know if it's all my weapons or what, but... Sorry. Okay, refueled. See if they got anything good. Let me buy more brutes because I've been using those up. They have nothing to upgrade. Yeah, okay. Let me sell stuff because why not? Oops, not that. Superconducting coils. These are for superconducting shields, so I don't need them. Okay. Let's go back into battle. Someone asks whether I've unlocked the second dominant power, and I believe the answer is yes, I have. Oh, I guess that's something that I could use to restore my shields and repair my armor, I believe. That's a good point. That's something I have to keep up with. All right, I got 2 more stations to go. Let's go for it. Smart cannon, root missiles. That's my formula right now. Here we go. Vikings. No capital ships, that's good. One of the things I like about tracking and omni weapons... Oh, that's very good. is that I can essentially maneuver to avoid getting hit and just let the weapons take care of themselves. I wonder if maybe there's some ways, there should be other ways, I think, to try to do that. I need to think of some other ways in the game that could be done. I probably shouldn't use tweets on him. Let me just use my howitzer. There we go. Oh, more guys. Got some good weapons. That's not so. Alright. Oh, here come some more guys. There we go. Okay, nothing good. I'm feeling sluggish. I think I've looted a bunch of stuff, probably too much. Got lots of stilettos. Bunch of longbows. Okay. Now my armor's doing pretty well. It's only a little bit damaged. I probably can repair a little bit of it with an armor patch. Yeah, there we go. The rest of the armor looks in really good shape. My shields are back, so I think we can take on the fortress. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to try something. This is what a lot of players will suggest, I believe, and that's try to attack it from long range. I've got the fortress targeted. It's over 100 light seconds. Let me see if I can get a little closer. I bet if I start shooting off brutes, which have a pretty good range. Oh no, well I'm not aiming correctly. And they don't have that much of a range, so I have to get closer. I don't want to get too close for this, else they'll be able to hit me. There's 50 light seconds. And I've got really bad aim. There we go. And now it's just hitting them. Well, part of the problem with my sniping strategy is once they hit me with missiles, they move me out. You see those particle beams hitting my way? That's not going to be good. I need to avoid it. That's the station hitting me with particle beams. I'm going to try to take care of these ships while I'm out of range of the station. 2 of them. Now I gotta fuel up the boy. Okay. Oops. There we go. Whoops. I don't have much more fuel left, so... I'm gonna go in full throttle and see what happens. Look at that! Just pelted it with brutes and a howitzer. Not bad. All right. That's pretty cool. Sometimes I think when I'm more aggressive, I think it does help a little bit. Other times, it just gets me killed. So that, I think, takes care of all the stations in the system. All the pirate stations in the system. I think we did a pretty good job. And here's our reward. We start rebuilding the Korolov station. That's great. Ah, I've forgotten this. This is great. So my reward for this is a military ID. That's really cool. That's a military ID is what's going to allow me to buy military grade weapons, which I think is going to help me as I get deeper and deeper. Ah, still with pirate stragglers. Whoops! Oh! Sorry guys, I didn't mean to kill one of your other guys. It's truly an accident. Hopefully they'll forgive me. It's okay, I got my reward. Alright, so we're done here in this system. Not a moment too soon. Now I've got a choice, and let me put it out to IRC and the chat room. I have two choices basically. I can move on to St. Catherine's Star and start doing some missions there and then proceeding on to the ungoverned territories. Or I can go back a little bit, a couple systems, and finish up the missions, the Korolov shipping missions, enough so that I can get Volkov. I want to see if I can get Volkov the wingman. So let me know on IRC and chat what you guys think about that, either of those two choices. For now, I'm just going to go back and repair my armor. Get things ready. I need to refuel and probably sell a bunch of stuff. So let's go back to... these guys. More pirates. Oops, I passed it. I get a class 3. I think, yeah, mine is better than this. Now's the time to try out some barrels. Let's try this on mine. Oh no, I don't want to try it out because I've already got enhancements on all of them. How about this ROM? This is, oh yeah. Oh, an enhancement that has no effect. That's interesting. Probably either on a shield or a weapon. Huh. Alright. So the vote on IRC is split. Some people say keep moving. Some people say go back and backtrack. Volkov, I think, is not necessarily that useful, but people say I can get a lot of cash backtracking. Alright, well let's backtrack a little bit. I should at least do a few more missions because I think I can do pretty well with what I've got. One thing I'm going to do though, now that I've got radiation immune armor, let me take on that Sapiens camp. The Sapiens are these pure humans who want to cling to their original genome. Ooh. Was that a weapons crate? That's right, better run. I'm gonna have fuel issues no matter what. That's something everyone said. Let's see what's on this radioactive wreck. Nothing that good. I'm gonna leave the titanium because it's too expensive to carry. Alright, let's find these Sapiens. These guys use radiation weapons. There we go. No wreck though. Fusion trigger, only one. Well, that's not too bad. Fusion trigger is something that'll let me make better missiles, but only one is almost not worth it. Okay, let's see where we are. We're in Chaos Media. I think I'm going to have to go back all the way to Jotunheim. Or maybe even Arc Hecaton to find the Korolov station. But let's keep going. Let's backtrack. We'll refuel on the way. Another Sapiens camp. Ah, let's hit another Sapiens camp. Why not? And then maybe sell some stuff. Ooh. Now these guys. Another one. Shields back up a little bit. Oh, and now I'm gonna have to refuel. Well, at least I destroyed the stronghold. Looted the fort. Ooh, corporate ice farm. Those guys will buy my fuel. Oh, but I really should refuel before I do anything. Otherwise, I will die. Let me move everything because I'm gonna run out of fuel before I can actually get anywhere. Do I have anything to refuel? No, I have nothing to refuel. So if I don't find someplace to fuel, I will die. There's a station right there. I'm gonna drop all my other weapons. Basically disabling everything. Will lower my fuel consumption, and hopefully I'll have enough to reach that fuel station over there. Yeah, okay. I let myself get too low. I shouldn't have done that. Alright. Let me buy some, at least, assemblies, just in case. Now I can... Okay, back to reality. One of the things that I think is interesting, you know, it's different as a player compared to developer, is I do think it feels sometimes like you've got enough equipment and you've got enough power, and then just very, very quickly things turn suddenly worse, suddenly really bad, and you're suddenly running for your life again. I think that's interesting. I like that that's the case, although I think it can also contribute to the brutal nature of the game. Alright, let's go sell some of these fuel rods. It doesn't hurt to get a little bit more money. Can't use those guys anyways. There we go. And while I'm at it, I'm going to buy out their... It's an ice farm, so they grow a bunch of really high-quality ice moss. Always something that people want, particularly hotels. I'll find a hotel and sell it to them and they'll love it. Okay, but let's keep going. I'm going to go try to get to... find another... I'm going to find another Korolov station, try to do some more missions, and try to get Volkov. So let's keep going backwards. Back to the battle arena. I know there's nothing here. There's no Korolov station here. And none here either. I'll go through Janivar. But I'll take some of these guys with me. These guys are now easy. But also not very profitable. Ooh, pirate frigate. Oh, alright. This is what I mean. I just get sometimes over my head really, really quickly. So this is where I can use the Domino Power, Restore. It just helps my shield, but not my armor. That's right, I remember now. That's not as good. Still, for these guys, my shields will hold. Hear that? Out of here. I just want to get to the Stargate. There we go. All right. Repaired my armor and refueled. Here's a Korolov shipping station. I don't remember if I've already cleared it out though. Let's try it. Let's see what they'll give us. Here we go. I'm going to take it. 1,000 credits just to the Stargate. That's not too bad. For this, I'm going to use Smart Cannon. Why not? It'll get him without hurting the freighter, I hope. And then I'll keep some brute missiles in reserve in case I find the frigate. Lots of freighter traffic. Here they come. That looks like a frigate way out in the distance. This is just to the Stargate, so it's not a round trip. Excellent. Here we go. Your skills are truly impressive, but because I've destroyed several Charon frigates, now the pirates are after me. They don't mention that I just destroyed their entire fortress, but, well, that's okay. They're sending the Kronosaurus after you. Yes. So that's what I've been waiting for. If I can destroy the Kronosaurus, then I think I will be able to do this. Ah, and I've been promoted. I think that's for destroying all the frigates. And they've given me a better deflector shield. Class 5 deflector. I don't know if the Class 5 deflector is any better than what I've got now. Right now I've got a level 5 Nephrin 25, P25. It's got 150 hit points. And it's got some moderate resistance to various damage, but mostly particle. If I were to replace that with a class 5, that's only 100 hit points. Yeah, and it's got a lot of laser resistance and particle, but not much else. So I think it was a nice gesture, but I don't think I need a class 5 deflector. I'm going to stick with what I've got. Okay. Now, I gotta wait for the Kronosaurus. Once I destroy the Kronosaurus, it'll be sorry. I'll be able to get bulk up. I'm pretty sure. Now that I've been promoted to Master, I'm able to escort Antares 1. Antares 1 missions are hard because the Antares 1 is just so weak that there's just too many ships that will destroy it. I probably should do some of the other missions too, but let's just try one more. EI 200. No, let's try for something that'll. This one's pretty good. EI 7000. This one is pretty heavily armored, so I shouldn't have too much problem. And if they send the Kronosaurus after me, even better. Then I can finally retire. And what is this? That looked like something, I just don't know. Ah, that is the Kronosaurus. Alright, well let me escort this guy, and then I'll chase that down. Some of you old-time players will remember this mission, and you probably will realize that the name of the ship came first, before the company. I gotta watch what I'm doing. There's 2 frigates after me. This is where I wish I had some point defense cannons. Let my shield recharge. Try to avoid getting hit by missiles. Okay, let me think. Doesn't have to send out. Got him. Alright, now I can devote my time to the Kronosaur. There he is. Okay, let me load up. I got stilettos, and we use howitzer. Damage 56%, which is pretty decent. Will it repair my armor? Yes. Well, that always helps. Okay. Guys, up. Shield it down. Oh, don't hit that frame. Get out of my way. Armor, dropping. Okay, I'm gonna break off. I'm not gonna take a chance. But I've got him 90% damaged. Just a few more missiles. More restoring power. I guess I could have just restored and then something like that. He's almost dead. There we go. I got him. Wow. I get rewarded with stilettos. And I better go back and repair my armor. Oh, and there's probably another frigate. These guys are still getting attacked over here. I guess I gotta help them. Alright. Wow. Alright. Never thought I'd see that you destroyed the Kronosaurus. Excellent. That's pretty fun. And here we go. So crowd breaks up, Volkov shows up. He wants to know if I'm going to the core. Well, I sure hope so. And there he is. Now, Volkov isn't that great as I think people have said on IRC and in chat. He's got a Wolfen, which is a lot faster than my ship. It's one of the types of ships that you can get at the beginning of the game. But he's fast. He's got, I believe he's got X-ray lasers. Can I target him? I don't think it says what weapons. I believe he's got X-ray lasers, and he's fast, so he should survive for a decent while. We'll see how it goes. We'll see exactly how much he survives. Anyways, well, that was great. I'm really happy I was able to defeat the Kronosaurus and get Volkov, so that's pretty good. I am heading back towards St. Catherine's Star through Scylla, so next episode we'll just head all the way to St. Catherine's Star and we'll continue into the ungoverned territories. You can see all this area. There's still a lot more that I haven't yet encountered. And this is the ungoverned territories, of course, is the realm of the Sung Slavers, who get pretty deadly pretty fast. So once I get to St. Catherine's Star, I'm gonna want to upgrade, keep on upgrading to get better equipment. All right, well, thank you guys. This has been a lot of fun for me, and I will see you all next week when we continue this playthrough, trying to get all the way to the end of the game.